What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new FIFA 17 Journeyman save. I'm recording these back to back. Almost back to back. We just edited yesterday's one. It's currently uploading now. It's going up in like an hour and I want to try and get ahead. I said we've had some dodgy days where we've missed some lately, so I'm trying to get a couple days ahead so that you guys don't miss your episode. So, we're going to be focusing on gameplay today. We've got some big games. We've got the Cup. We've got the start of the league. And we're going to try and actually just enjoy some gameplay in Football Manager. So, let's run the intro. So boys, that is right, we have the first leg of the Belarusian Cup, however. Disaster has struck. João Ferreira got injured in the week. Vieira, I keep calling him Ferreira, that's an issue. As you're going to see here, he picked up a 10 to 12 day injury a little over a week ago, 8 days ago. So he should be back, well he will be back for sure for the second leg. Real quick, if anyone's interested too, Jamir Kastaf Harband and we beat Guadalupe 3-0, nice and easy. We scored an own goal, Dwight Gale screamer, and a Wes Morgan deflected volley. We're still trying this formation. I did mix up the tactics in the game quite a bit, and it was quite interesting. But that's not what we're here for today. We are here for the Cup game, and we've got to decide what to do, because I think the choice is bring in Zenko, because at the end of the day, he is a better option than Machiavala. He's supposed to be a better player, and he's Belarusian. He's 6'2". He's good in the air, he can do a similar sort of job, and it frees up a role for someone else to come in. And I'm thinking this guy. I think we bring in this dude. He's got great crossing, he can do a job for now, and it's a foreign player that we can get in the squad. I think that's what we should do. Let me know if you guys think we should do something different. We've got plenty of choices. But other than that, I think we are ready to get into our first game of the day. We're not going to waste time talking about transfers or anything like that. Apparently, we're the favourites for this game, which is quite interesting considering how much better they were than us last season. So they obviously think our signings have been good, but there's a big issue in that we are missing Vieira. So hopefully we don't lose this game, because I am quite confident away from home we might be able to do something if we have our stronger side. But we've just got to hold firm in this game and not lose badly, really. So Zenko has picked up a gashed head as well, which is absolutely horrific given the fact I don't think we have any other strikers on the bench. That was really foolish of me to do so. We are not really completing many passes, which is an issue. That's obviously where we're playing it long. We're going to keep that going for a little bit before maybe we'll take off pump ball into the box or something like that. A few players aren't impressing thus far, and I don't know how we're going to go about this second half. I'm not happy with your performance out there. I'd be lying if I said I was, so I'm not going to lie to them. We're going to take off pump the ball into the box. We're going to go on mix. I still want to hit early crosses and I still want to exploit the middle, so we're not going to give up on that just yet. The other options for striker is Demeshko, who is currently on the bench. He's not actually started, so that could be a potential decision. However, he's just not. He's all over the place at the moment, really. We don't want to have to resort to that. We'll start the second half. We'll give it 20 minutes. Honestly, I'd take a 0-0 in this game and just try and crack them away from home and hope for the best. I believe that's what we did in the last round. We had a 1-1 draw, so with a few more players back, who knows? Who knows what to expect? But as we go into the 60th minute, it's been a very, very stale game. No chances created for either of them. Both teams have created one half chance. We have a cross here from Rekish. Mate, Rekish is setting up so many chances from free kicks. Our defensive mid, Amidou Salifu, comes up with the goals. This is what we're talking about. Rekish, I was going to change all our set pieces, but Rekish, I think, has got 3 assists from free kicks now, all from the same sort of spot. He whips it in, near post, Salifu gets up, wins the header. I told you he's going to be a bit of a physical menace, and that is exactly what he's done. He's given us the lead against Dynamo Minsk, who are a very good side. If we could take a lead into the away game, that would be absolutely fantastic. We are going to make a change. Zenko has not been very good. We're gonna try this. Oliveira will play 2 shadow strikers, because it looks a little bit like a hammerhead shark. And we're also going to take off Nanu for Kuka. Is Kuka? Yeah, Kuka's alright on the right hand side. Is he left footed or right footed? He's right footed and he's okay. Yeah, he can play winger support. Here we go. And any more changes? No, we can't really do any more. We'll stick with this. Okay. This is what we're going to go in for the last 17 minutes. We're going to take off hit early crosses. because that doesn't really make sense with the without there being a striker. So we'll just see what we can do if we can muster up something towards the end. They have got a chance here. At the end of the day, I wouldn't complain too much at a 1-1 because we didn't have our star striker. But if we could somehow nick another goal, it would be fantastic. It's with their left back. They've played it all the way back to goalkeeper Guschenko. And he has taken his time. And it goes to Konate. We're winning the headers. Kuka heads it down to Oliveira. And it goes to Demeshko. Plays it across to Zabalin, who made a marauding run from central midfield. We are 2-0 up in the semi-final. Are we going to reach a cup final? Surely not. Demeshko here did fantastically to play it across. The decision to bring him on and have him as shadow strikers has worked fantastically. Zabalin ran from deep. And we have got a 2-0 lead going into the away game. I'm not even going to change a thing. I am buzzing. Now I need to decide if for the away game we set up with an extra DM or if we keep the cam. Rekic has the ball. I'm not sure if that was the highlight or what. Are they going to boot it long and maybe get a chance, or are we going to nick it quite quick? What could happen here? Babichev wins the header. They are coming forward here. Obrazov does fantastically well to cut it out. It's going back and forward. Baikov has the ball, though. They are looking menacing now. Nacho Perez tries to cut inside. Konate clears it. What is happening with this highlight? Is someone going to get sent off? Is there going to be a screamer? Stevanic comes forward. Budnik. Yeah, he taps it away. 2-1. Okay, I mean, 2-1's all right. It's not the end of the world. We're going into the away game with a lead. It was a good bit of play. They were passing the ball around nicely, and this was a lovely through ball here to set up Budnik for a nice little just poke home. 2-1. Right, let's get this game done now so we can focus on our next two games because we have a busy schedule ahead. Kuka whips in the cross, though. Is there going to be time for a last chance? Shigrikovic has the ball in our half, which is a little bit worrying because we have a lot of players forward. Budnik comes forward. Come on, don't you dare. They score an equaliser. Okay, that's fine. Nacho Perez just smashes it wide. I don't really know remotely what he was doing there. But 2-1, full-time, Dynamo Minsk. I'm really going to actually give the players some support for that. The defence were good. Why are you switching off? I'm not going to bother then. Melts. That's all I've got to say. We did well, though. That is, you could basically say that's a proper smash and grab again. Like, I mean, we played well, but yeah, we're just taking chances, and it means a lot. It makes a huge difference. So, we've got we've got the next game. I don't think that João Vieira will actually be properly fit for it. He's back to full training today. I don't know. He may be fit. It's going to be touch and go because I would like him for a lot of the season. We don't want to go ahead and just chuck it away straight away. But we'll see. We'll see what his situation's like. Because if Zodno, whatever his name is tired too, then we'll see. Okay, so I just got a message saying Zenko wouldn't be fit to play, and João Vieira is. So he will return to the squad. That's the only change I can see. I'm going to bring Machiavala back onto the bench. It's a little bit tricky because I'm gonna drop Kuka. It's a little bit tricky because his fitness isn't perfect, but he's basically our only other striking option. And you know he did a job last season. We don't want to completely write him off because he is a player we like. Other than that, we are allowed the extra space, so that does mean we can keep one of the extra foreign players in this area, but I don't know who I want in the team. Who's impressed me, really? I would quite like... I don't know who I'd like, actually. I'm going to go to this squad, and I'm going to pick... Do I want the Cape Verdean Kuka? Right, I've changed my mind here. This is what we're doing. Rekic is going on the right-hand side. That way he can still deliver his free kicks. Kuka's going to be starting. We're going to have inside forwards on either side as support. I feel like this is going to work. We're supposed to be playing through the middle. That works for me. We're going to have a quick look at set pieces. We're going to make sure Rekic stays on free kicks because he's doing a fantastic job with them. And we're going to put Kuka on the corners for now. That's all that needs to be done with there. Long throws? No, we're not going to mess around with long throws. And penalties. We had our defender take penalties. Babichev. He's apparently the best, so we will keep him on pens. Demeshko can be our second choice and Kuka third. There we go. Submit team. You guys saw basically what it is. Amelchenko in goal. The same back four has represented us in the previous game, and the same two midfield that's played in every game so far this season. Salifu got the goal in the last one, the ball-winning midfielder with the box-to-box of Zabalin. Rekic is playing on the right. I did think I was going to start to phase him out this season, but he started fantastically and been huge for us in the cup. Oliveira, probably one of our best players at the moment in the middle. Kuka's getting a game on the left. I want to see if he can bag some goals, and Vieira is back in the side for our league game. If you guys haven't completely worked it out, I said a few times, but just to clarify completely, you get 5 foreign players in the league and only 4 in the cup. So we had 1 extra foreign player. Now, I believe Belshina have just come up. No, they were in the league last season. I've lost my mind. Yeah, so we had 1 extra spot. That's why I was able to take out Zenko for Vieira and not lose a foreign player. So that That was apparently a highlight at the start. I don't know if it actually was, if we're done yet, or if there's something still to come. We play it long to Vieira. He didn't win the first header, but we did well to get the knockdown. And Kuka has the ball here, plays it to Vieira. Oliveira puts through Zabalin. What's happening here? It's got in the back of the net. Oliveira, I told you he's going to be good. Going forward, we are absolutely disgustingly good. We've done well here to somehow sneak it into the back of the net, but it was a confusing attack. Zabalin here, the goalkeeper did well to save it. It comes across, and Oliveira is first to it and just boots it across the goal. I think it takes a slight deflection off their defender, who knows. But it falls into the back of the net, and that's all that counts. And that gives us a 1-0 lead. Guys, I think it was a good decision to stay for this season because we've got a hugely improved attack. We've got a fantastic attack in mid. We've got a great striker. We've got a stronger defence all round. Well, midfield's revitalised. There's a lot of good changes to the side. And we've got a good cup run here, which we wouldn't have actually experienced. So I think it's going to be fun this season. Even if we just get top half and get to the final of the cup, we can't really complain. But we're not there yet. We still got this game to play as well. Kuka has the ball on the left. He whips it in. Zabalin. We go 2-0 up in 12 minutes. Guys, I think we've struck gold with this squad at the moment. Everyone is playing out of their skin. And this could mean a lot for us moving up the ladder. I think staying here for this extra season, now that we've made the squad our own, we've really got the players we wanted, it's a different story. And we are dominating Belshina so far. We now have a corner whipped in by Kuka. Has gone all the way out to basically the middle of the field. It's won back by Salifu though. He's so crucial in that when you look like a counter-attack is happening, he just wins it back and the ball's been put in the mixer. It's bounced all over the place. Back to Salifu again. He plays it to Kuka, who's supposed to be the inside forward. He plays it to Obrazov and we hit the woodwork. That's a fantastic chance there. Vieira could have made it free. That's the thing though. You're not even worried if Vieira doesn't score because we've just got goals all over the squad. And that's something we were missing at the end of the season. Oliveira hits the post again. We are tearing Belshina apart. When I looked at the schedule for the end of last season, we just lost all goals in the team. The midfield weren't scoring. Machiavelli was not scoring at all. And I think it was 4 games to the end of the season where we did not score a goal. You just can't see that happening now. Oliveira's through. And he's had another great save pulled out from their goalkeeper. But yeah, you can't see that from this squad. Even if Vieira goes on a little run where he's not scoring, we've got Zenko. We've still got Machiavelli who can be called upon. That's 3 strikers. That's a huge difference. Now we've got wingers. We have like 4 choices on either side that can do something. We've got a fantastic attacking midfielder. We've got it all and it should be really, really fun. Vieira here plays the ball through to Zabalin, who's been amazing as well. He's a box-to-box midfielder and he has been so good for us. The amount of... That's his 3rd goal of the season, is it not? It is, and that's what I mean by goals. This guy just breaks whenever you need him to. He's deep and then he just makes this fantastic little run through the middle and his finishing seems to be good enough that he gets a lot of chances and he quite often puts them away. We're 3-0 up in the first half against Belshina. Zabalin with his 2nd of the game. He's only got flipping 6 finishing. I don't understand it. Maybe it's the system. Who knows? João Ferreira's finishing his performance isn't the best and his morale's gone down because of it. But if we cheer him up a little bit, hopefully it will change. I'm thinking for this second half, I'm going to give Lopez Garcia a go because he was key for us last year and I don't want to completely just blank him out. And I feel like with the team playing so well, it's a good time to get squad players involved. Get people's morale up, get everyone playing, get in the winning mentality going. And at the end of the day, we're not going to drop a 3-0 win. Sure, goal difference would be nice. We struggled for goal difference last year, but let's give players some games. Shigrikovic wins the ball here, plays it to Rekic, and that's a through ball attempt for Vieira. He's not got on the end of this one, despite his pace, his strength. As always, Salifu, though, cuts it out. Vieira has the ball, and it's another save by their goalkeeper. We've had 4, might be 5 clear-cut chances. We've hit the woodwork twice, 3 half chances. We are playing perfect total football. But I kind of want to take off João Vieira. Do we? He's come back from injury. Do we? Yeah, we're going to bring on Domeshko as we're going to go back to what we did at the end of the last game. 2 shadow strikers because, yeah, it's pretty simple really. Vieira is tired. He had a long game before. Just give him a little rest, and we're going to bring Stefanovic into the midfield and give Salifu a game because he's on 62%. He's been playing all season. Let's just give a few players a little chance here, and maybe someone can impress. Who knows? Lopez Garcia's on, Domeshko's on, and Stefanovic. They do have a free kick here. It's gone out. We put it back out. Zabalin has picked it up. He is unreal. He plays it long to Oliveira, one of our shadow strikers, and we're going wide to Rekic. We're just playing good football, and our long balls just always work. Oliveira, that was a clear-cut chance. He should have scored that. That's for sure. But Yeah, even our average players from last season, like Rekish, like just a few of them, they're all stepping up and playing well. So it's crazy. And Babichev, he must have been signed in the season. The guy's on an 8.7 at this point. His average rating must be unreal. I'm going to look at it after the game. He must be on like an 8.5 average rating. He's probably been man of the match in every single flipping game. He's been fantastic. He gets an 8.8 here. We have some 9.3s. We've not seen this in the series. It's the first time we've seen the team really do this well. And it means a lot. It's a big deal. Now, the worry is, with the Cup being at the start of the season, we have a lot of games. We're playing Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday. Like, look, here, Wednesday, Saturday, every single week. So, I feel like keeping the squad fit is pretty important. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to everyone that's on low, at like 90 and basically 90 and below, and we're going to say to them, we're going to go training. Where is it? It's not on here at the moment. I might have to wait until we get off match day. I'm going to give them a day's rest, basically. I think because I have Ryan Brewster selected, if we go to training, I'm going to give everyone basically the Monday off, get them all rested, get them nice and fit, because we have a lot of games coming up. And I'm going to see in one day how they're getting on fitness-wise, and if they're still struggling, they can have another day off, because that cup semi-final means a lot to me. I want us to do well in it. So the current holders, Dynamo Minsk, if we were to pull off this scalp in the semi-final, it would be enormous, and I think it sets the tone for what we want to do this year. So pretty exciting. We had 3 players in the team of the week. Babichev now is on a total of 8.03. His form has been ludicrous since the season started. 7.5, 8.3, 7.5, 8.8. He's making, is this key headers? Yeah, he's winning key headers. He's winning tackles. He's doing everything. Every tackle, he has a perfect tackle completion. He's winning a lot of his headers, a huge percentage of them winning. He's playing fantastic. Interceptions all over the place. He's been great. So that's a huge difference for us. The Gold Cup draw has apparently just happened. So that means, okay, so this is the Jamaican games we'll be playing, and this will be in the summer, the Gold Cup. I don't know if this, so this is like the Euros, but I don't know how we end up getting to the World Cup. That's what confuses me, because I've seen nothing about World Cup qualifying. But we have the Gold Cup this summer, which could be quite fun. It will be in the middle of our season still. Like, for example, the Guadalupe game, we played the day before the flipping Cup semi-finals. We are busy, but we've got a lot going on. We've got the Caribbean Championship, we've got the Gold Cup. It's going to be fun. We've got a group that we will get out of, because we will be El Salvador and Guadalupe. I mean, we battered Guadalupe with a weird team, but Mexico will be interesting. There's some teams here. I'd say we're probably the 4th or 5th best team here. So, could be interesting. Costa Rica are better than us. USA are better than us. Mexico, Costa Rica, I said, and maybe Canada. But I think we've got some good chances. Right, we've got this last game. Obviously, we need to get rid of a foreign player for this last one. I think we're going to go for Kuka. I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't know what I've got in mind. I'm thinking we switch back to this. Demeshko on the right as a winger. Dmitry Rekish on the left as a winger. I think this is what we did in the last cup game. We've got Rekish who's playing well. That way we can keep João Vieira in. Vieira. I keep calling him Vieira. Vieira was one of my favourite players of my entire life. How could I not say Vieira? Right, stress done. Nanu is going to come out of the bench though for Zenko, because I want a couple options here so that we can bring in non-foreign players. We need to have some available on the bench. So we're going to go into the next game with this. No more changes. Dynamo Minsk. We go in with a 1-goal lead. Apparently the weather's bad. You deserve to be in the final. Why are they so miserable? It's snowy. Let's get the match information on the go. Can you see it? Let me load. There you go. I had to check my my recording thing so you guys can see everything properly. Anyway, latest scores. We'll keep an eye on the Shakhtar Sologorsk and Bate game. It's currently -1, light snow. At the end of the day, if we can keep a draw here, we've done well. But we're going into the game trying to get a win. I want to get a goal to try and make it comfortable, to try and not be sat here worrying the entire time. We're playing control like we did, like we've done all season, like we did against Gomel, like we did in the first leg. I want to go for goals, and it looks like we may be having a good attack here. Vieira has been dispossessed. They played it long. Salif, who has always cut it out, but it's fallen back to Budnik, who I remember was very good last season. But as always, our centre-backs are just fantastic, and it goes forward to Vieira. Great save from Guschenko. If we got the lead there, it would have been unreal scenes. But the good thing at the moment is not only the team playing well, the morale is good, everything is positive, and we can hope for the best here. Bykov wins the ball. Plays it long. I expect the highlight to end. There you go. Bang, bang on. Shikrikovic has the ball on the right-hand side. Zabalin picks it up. As long as the ball doesn't go in our half, I'm just confident. Even if that's the end of the highlight, I don't mind, as long as it's not a highlight for Dynamo Minsk. We've apparently had 2 clear-cut chances so far. I'll be annoyed if we go down in this game, I won't lie, but they play it to Stefanovic. Salifu, oh man, he's so good. He cut the ball out, as always. Vieira knocks it back to Rekic. That was an awful short pass, but I thought number 27, Domeshko, I think it is, was going to cut that out. But every time they come forward, we just win the ball back. Our tackles, we've completed 6, they've completed 1. Every time they come near us, we are winning the ball off them. And just as I say that, they're probably going to score from this attack now. Stefanovic crosses the ball in. Kavskinski makes it 1-0. That's frustrating. We've been so good. I'm still not too worried, though. Worst case, if it stays the same, it goes to extra time. If we can get a goal, who knows? Both teams are playing attacking. I expect goals in this game. It's been a busy first 15, but hopefully we can get another. It's not the end of the world. Coming in with a lead. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But the game seems to have evened out and quietened down a bit. That apparently wasn't even a clear-cut chance or a half chance. Despite us making 2 of both, we failed to capitalise on either of them, which is a little bit upsetting. But we've just got to keep trying to make chances. Get back out there and grab that 1 goal. Yeah, that's what I want to tell him. Is there anyone... Midfield are getting a little bit tired, but we're going to stick with it for a little bit. I might try and make a couple changes in the midfield. I'm not sure how or what I'm going to do, though. I feel like I need to keep Vieira on if we want a chance to score. 50th minute now. As it stands, we'll go to extra time and then penalties. There's no away goal because they would have gone through if had there been an away goal, unless it's different to the previous leg, but I don't think it will be. So it will go to extra time. There's no away goal, it's just scores. But it goes out wide to Rekic now, who plays... These through balls from Rekic to Vieira have been massive, and their goalkeeper stops it short. It's another clear-cut chance. We've made 3 clear-cut chances and 2 half chances, and that doesn't happen often. Considering this is a team that the other team have not created a single chance, apparently. It's very gutting to be in this situation, but we've just got to hold on and try and nick a goal. Now would be a good time. I don't think it will, but Domeshko whips the ball in and it goes out. Is that for a corner? It is. I don't know if we'll get a highlight for this corner or if it will just go, no, we are getting a highlight. Rekic, if you could do something good here, that would be key. It goes to Oliveira on the edge of the box. Hopefully they don't break and score a goal on the counter here. It's been a stressful game with a lot of long-winded highlights, that's for sure. We're coming forward now. We have been dispossessed, I can't talk, and Budnik has put through. It's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper. That was terrifying. That's their first clear-cut chance of the game, and I thought it was the all-important one. They're really starting to come into this game now, it feels. They're dominating in the midfield. They're having a tiny bit more possession now than they were before, but we are coming forward. Domeshko plays it long, over the top. I thought Vieira was going to be the first to that then, but the goalkeeper gets his hands onto it. Guschenko plays it long. This has been stressful, but Lonkar is through on goal. He's hit the post. Okay, I need to change something now, because even though we're being the better team, I feel like they're making chances and they're going to do something. So, we've got to change the midfield. They're tired. They're so tired. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I don't want to have to do this, but he's coming on. We're bringing on... Do we go on last season's form, or do we just bring on Rui Coentrao to just create some chances? He's got a lot of great stats. He's coming on. His morale could be better, but he's coming on as a winger support. That's change number 1. We'll confirm changes and just get on with it because it seems to be bugging out. But it's hard to make changes when you only have 4 foreign spots. João Vieira's not having a good game. When it gets to the 80th minute, I'm bringing on someone different. Oh no, as long as they don't score before then. A lot of our players are tired. We are struggling for stamina. Zabalin has the ball in the middle of the pitch here. It's going to be harder for him to make his marauding runs. I'm just scared every time they get the ball back. Vieira has the ball though. He plays through Rekic. Come on, man! You've got to take these chances. That's down as another clear-cut chance. Salifu's got to come off for Stefanovic. Okay, he can play as a ball-winning support. And Vieira's got to come off, man. Hasn't he? He has to come off. I've got to do it. He's on a 6.2. If it was anyone else and he's having that bad of a game, you'd do it. We have a free foreign player spot now as well. Rekic doesn't do a very good job with the corner. As it stands, we're going to extra time, but they have a free kick on the edge of the box. It's hit the crossbar. This game has been unbelievable. They've hit the woodwork twice now. They've had 2 clear-cut chances. We've had 4 clear-cut. They've got another free kick here. Pozniak has the ball. Demeshko dispossesses it. He plays it over the top to Zenko on the 83rd minute. A goal now would put us through to the final of the Belarusian Cup. It goes to the far post, and Coentrol gives us the equaliser and the lead in the aggregate. 3-2. Fantastic counter-attack. Zenko, the substitute, plays the most amazing ball to the other substitute of Rui Coentrol, who calmly puts that away. As things stand, we are through to the final of the Belarusian Cup. Rekish whips in a ball here. It's fine, we're through! We've reached the final. Rui Coentrol with his second goal. Would you believe it? Dynamo Minsk, third place last season, current cup holders, playing in the Europa League. We've knocked them out 4-2 on aggregate in the semi-final. The game's not over yet, but they're not scoring too. If anyone's scoring, it's going to be the boys of Granit Makashilavayachi. Zenko has the ball now. We are dominating this team. Even if they get an equaliser on the day, who cares? We're going through on aggregate. We have got a final set up against, I'm assuming, Barta. Okay, there's one goal in it now. Let's not get too excited. Let's go on to contain. Let's play even safer, much higher tempo. I don't want these last couple minutes to happen. It's the 89th minute. I'm really terrified. If this goes to extra time, I'm going to cry. No more highlights. Right, blow the whistle as soon as the ball... Just blow it. We made it to the final, boys. That is the first final of the Journeyman save. That was a good performance. We're in the final. I'm so ecstatic. I don't believe it. We've reached the final within 4 seasons of this save. Not even 4 seasons. This is this is season 4 technically. We are only 3 years in though, because of the way it works. It's a little bit peculiar with the fact we're in Belarus. Amidou Salifu, he can do whatever he wants. He's out. That's a big worry. He's out for 3 weeks. We played Barte in the final. Absolute scenes. A team that they've done okay to make it through. They're doing all right. They struggled against Minsk a little bit, but boys, I am ecstatic. The game will be played on the 26th of May. We still have a month. We have a long time to go. I'm going to get a bunch of these games done now, and I think we're going to come back for the triple header of Barte, Torpedo Jordino and Minsk. 3 good teams in the Belarusian League, and then we'll be back the following week for the Belarusian Cup final. If you enjoyed this episode, don't you forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support on this series. This has been my favourite episode so far. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.